Right here is Millie's final resting place. It's really hard. She's a great dog. I love Millie dearly, and right in our backyard, she's buried, and I'm gonna miss that dog. The other day, my mom took Millie to the vet. As you can see, she's not walking too well. Millie, come here. So basically, she has a brain tumor. That's what was wrong with her eye. I thought it was a cataract, but it makes sense because now she's limping and she's having a nosebleed as well. So I think she's been in a lot of pain. They gave her some antibiotics, but I mean, obviously those are only helping to an extent. Maybe slow it down a little bit, but she's been a great dog. She's probably gonna have to be put down here shortly. It's gonna be hard for us, but I know she's been a good dog and a joy to a lot of people that have known her. Bye, Millie. This is gonna be a tough video for me to make. As you're probably aware by now, Millie, my dog that I've had since junior year of high school. I was about 17 probably when I adopted her, when we adopted her, my family, my mom. She has passed away. She had a brain tumor. We had to put her down. It was hard. My mom took her over to the vet the other day, and she's no longer with us. So I just wanted to share some of the more fond memories I've had with Millie. We've had a lot of good memories. She was a great dog. Everybody that met her came in contact with her. She didn't jump up on people. She would never eat in the same room as people were eating. She was trained well for a beagle dog, and sometimes, you know, her nose would get the best of her, because she would just go trace whatever rabbit trail she would find out in the woods. But she would always come back, and I think that's a good thing. She was very loyal to my mother, especially. That's the person she loved the most. But she's no longer with us, and as hard as it is, it's part of life, and you know, you just have to move on, I suppose. And it's always good to have pets, you know, for learning experiences, especially, you know, if you're younger, don't have kids yet. It's a good way to learn how to raise kids, is having pets. So I love having dogs. I'm more of a dog guy than a cat person, but I guess some of the better memories I had was taking her on walks. That was always fun. I remember specifically, we had a foreign exchange student. I think it was back in 2012, 2013. He just got here. He didn't know English too well, but he loved Millie. And Millie got out one time, and he just darted after the dog. And then he comes, she runs out in the woods chasing a rabbit trail, and he starts following Millie, and he finds Millie and picks Millie up and starts running out of the woods with Millie. And it was funny. He was carrying her like a football, and she's probably like 17 pounds. And then he's like, it's not easy to chase down a dog in the middle of the woods. So that was pretty funny. And then a few sadder times, she had seizures. She used to scratch herself a lot on the ear when he first got her, but later in life she started having seizures. Not too later, but midlife, I would say. About 6 or 7, she started having seizures. So the first one I remember, she did a flip off the bed, like her legs just went stiff, and she was on the bed, and she just flipped off the bed. And then she, another time she was running, because she would always have these, like, if you have a beagle, a lot of times beagles get really excited at certain weird, strange times, they just start running around and barking. And she was running around barking, and she was so happy. And then I don't remember what about, maybe my mom got home. So she was running around barking, and she had a seizure right while in the middle of this run, and she ran right into the wall, and full blast, and then she just shrugged it off like nothing ever happened. So I always thought, that's how you should live life. Just, if you fall down, just get back up. Don't act like anything happened. That's what she did. She was very loyal, which is a good thing to be. She was loyal to my mom. My mom would go on bike rides every now and then. She wouldn't be able to take Millie, and Millie would be going crazy, and she'd be crying the whole entire time she got back. And then the whole entire time she was gone, and then when my mom got back, she would, act like she never had. It was years since she'd seen my mom. So she was a truly loyal dog. And then back when we first got her, I remember with my brother going down to the Canfield Trail. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stories that we had with Millie, and I'm gonna miss that dog a lot. I truly loved her. We've had her probably for 12 years, and it's hard putting her down, but I suppose it's just a part of life. She was not in the best of health at the end. She had a brain tumor, and her eye was being pushed out because of the brain tumor, and then she was having nosebleeds, and she was crying a lot towards the end. So it was really sad to see her be ill like that, and I think it was just best that we did put her down. It was really hard, especially yesterday. I was at work when my mom texted me and said she went to the vet and Millie was dead. Today it's a little better, but it's still hard because, you're always, whenever you come home, you always expect to see that dog and have a warm greeting. But you don't have that anymore, and a dog is like a living, breathing masterpiece. I truly love Millie. Probably my favorite dog that I've ever owned, that I've ever had. I was more like a brother to Millie than a father, but definitely teaches you a lot about parenting, and also just a good companion to have around the house too. So thank you. She is of the short-haired variety and loves to eat, sleep, and chase rabbits. She's really being a good dog right now. And I think that's some of the food that I have, and I'm going to give her